Hello, my friends. Did you see my last recipe? Well, that left me with a bunch of half-used cake mixes. And we've got a sweet tooth on, so I'm gonna show you how to make something with a half a cake mix. That's right. We're gonna use this half a cake mix tonight, and I'm gonna make some pineapple upside down cupcakes. Did you ever try to cut into a pineapple upside down cake? You know, sometimes they just don't cut so easily. Make them like cupcakes. Works like a charm. So we're going to start with a can of pineapple. Now, I don't use the crushed ones for this because it just doesn't seem to come out the same way. You got to stick with the rings. You got to stick with the rings, my friends. Rings always work. Never let you down. So we're going to open up this can of pineapple, and we're going to start by draining it out. And we're going to reserve this juice and save it for later. This recipe is going to make about a dozen cupcakes. So now I'm going to take these rings and I'm going to slice them into chunks. So, you know, if you can't find rings in your store for some reason, you can buy chunks. But I just happen to have rings at home. So I either use chunks or rings for this. I never use the crushed because they just don't come out the same. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. All right, so I'm going to have these all prepped and ready to go. So let's continue our rings and things here. So we got half of them done. Now let's do the other half. How's your day going, by the way? I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, amazing night. If you got a sweet tooth going on and you got all these things at home, hey, you know, there is no rules to recipes. I always say they're just a guide, and just mix it on up. Make it your own. Add what you like, keep out what you don't. You know what I'm saying. Okay, we got the pineapple done. So these upside down, you know, cupcakes pineapple upside down cupcakes would not be the same without maraschino cherries. Gotta have them. Gotta have them. So we're gonna take about 6 of these little guys and cut them in half. Each cupcake's gonna just need about a half of a cherry because they're just cupcakes, right? So I'm gonna cut 6 in half because this is gonna make a dozen cupcakes. So you know. 6 times 2, that's right. So think of this as kind of an educational thing, right? Use your math skills. Okay, there we go. All right, so once we get the cherries done, we can get on to making the cupcake. And for our next trick, we're gonna add in 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. You can use light or dark. 1/3 of a cup of melted butter. And we're gonna just mix these together. And we're going to set this to the side once we have it all mixed together and ready. And then we're going to get on to making those cupcakes. That's right. All right, looking sweet, looking sweet. And I got a hankering for something sweet. All righty, now finally on to the cupcakes. So here we go with that half a mix that we have left. I'm using the Duncan Hines white one. You can use like the butter one, the yellow one, or if you happen to have one of the pineapple cupcake cake mixes on hand, feel free to use that one too. Those always give it that extra little pizzazz. There we go. Now we're going to add in that, and to this we are going to add in 2 eggs, 1/3 of a cup of melted butter, and the pineapple juice that we reserved from the can of pineapples. And we're going to mix this all together carefully so we don't make a mess, you know. You can use a mixer if you'd like, but this is only a half a mix, so it should be pretty easy to get this one all done up pretty quickly by hand. Oh, I can't wait to have these. I haven't had this in a while. Super delicious. Now we want to go ahead and spray all of our little cups with spray, cooking spray. We don't want our cupcakes to stick. And then we're going to take our brown sugar butter mixture and we're going to put about a tablespoon into the bottom of each one of these. Now take your coveted little maraschino cherry halves and put them one in the center of each one of your cupcake cups. And if you can do it, put them so that they're like the round belly side down. If they flip over on you, not to worry. You know those silly cherries have a mind of their own. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Perfect. Next, we're going to take about 4 chunks for each one of the cups, and we're going to kind of put them in. You might put 3. It depends on how big your chunks are. You don't want to add too many. So you probably, 3 to 4, depending on how small you cut your wedges. And these are kind of looking more like 3 wedges, 3-piece wedges. These are going to be super yummy. You guys are going to all want to run out and make sure you got all the ingredients because you want to make this for sure. But make my Neapolitan ones first, then you'll have. Alrighty, all that's left to do is take our batter, and we're going to take about 1/4 cup, and that's what we're going to add into each one of these cups. Once I get these all filled, I'm going to put these in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. So I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. Alrighty now, I took them out of the oven 5 minutes ago. And now we need to do the flip. That's right. Are we ready? I'm nervous. Are you guys nervous? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Should we count? Like 1, 2, 3. I hope I don't wear this. Okay, are we ready? 1, 2. No, don't bark. Okay, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Are we ready for the big reveal? I think it's hot. Alrighty. Now, is that perfection? Is that perfection? You tell me, is this perfection? This is like, yeah, this is it. We have arrived.
Hey! Aloha!
It's time to flip it up, flip it over, upside down. Here we go.
It's hot. Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's like falling apart because it's so hot. Kimmy.
Here we go.
I'm not that brave. Not willing to burn the roof of my mouth.
It's not that hot. These are good.
More vanilla-y than I was expecting.
Yeah?
But it was good.
Yep. Filling that sweet tooth, Boyd.
Yeah, this is a good way to like portion control. For all
Just eat 4
I
of
know
them.
everyone that watches you is a health nut on a diet.
Of course. So. Yeah, portion control, guys. But when you cut, a pineapple upside down cake, sometimes it doesn't cut real easily because of the pineapple. So this way it comes out, perfectly.